spaced up.
Let's go!
It's time for Banter with the boys.
Yo, welcome back to Banter with the Boys, Gridiron Updates. This is, Week 16 game recap episode.
We're back.
Recap. We had a couple overtime games, a couple young quarterbacks taking some steps forward. We got a couple hosts here this week. Yes, you heard me. We got a couple hosts other than yourself, or myself. I guess you guys are hosts now, too. I'm Smeltsy.
Coach.
We got Roberto.
What's up, fam?
What's up, fam? And then we got new co-host
Hi.
Jake. Jake is. You'll have to excuse Jake's somber mood.
I'm in mourning. I'm sorry.
If you haven't listened to us before, he's a Ravens fan. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, not a good night.
Yeah.
No, he's wearing all black.
Amazing Grace.
He's definitely ready. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Behind the camera, we got Kev, as
Kev.
always, getting it all. Hi, Kev. As always. Oh, God. All right, with that, I suppose that's it. This would be a spot where a real podcast would do housekeeping notes right here. But I don't think we have any, so we'll just move on because we're not a real podcast. So let's move on to our Week 16 game recaps, Kev. And to start off game one of our 5-game slate here.
I can't see my keyboard. I got to take
What?
this off.
What? Oh, right.
Dang.
Can you see now?
I can see.
You can see clearly now?
I'm back.
All right. Well, the first game we're going to start off here was a freaking doozy. Seattle
It was a good one.
somehow getting the win 38-37 when for a while there it was not quite looking.
Good's an understatement to that game. That was wild and crazy.
Game of the year?
That's gotta be up
in the
there.
Gotta be in the conversation.
And it wasn't really a collapse either. So,
Maybe.
I mean, that punt return, which I think obviously changed the whole game.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say what?
You know.
punt return.
That
What did it
punt
do?
return did what?
Oh,
It did what?
Change the Momo.
Hey,
suckers.
knew it was coming. I was going to say it. I was like, nah. And then he said, say it. So anyway,
Oh.
sorry.
But
What am I doing play-by-play
But
on
after that, I mean, so that got him down by one score. So I don't think that's what the epic collapse would be. I would consider.
But special teams is part of the team.
Sure
And they
is.
were up 30-14 at that moment in time.
Yeah,
I mean, who saw that 2-point conversion go for a backwards pass, get bounced into the end zone, then Charbonnet randomly picks it up for a
Chardonnay,
2-point conversion?
Dom.
there was so much wrong with that.
What? Enlighten us.
Where do you want me to start?
What was wrong with
you
it?
thought the call was
you
wrong?
think- yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
do. 100%.
Why?
Okay.
So they initially ruled it as like a forward pass.
Right. Right on.
On the field.
Yep.
Right.
And there was a whistle.
Yeah.
You can clearly hear a whistle before Charbonnet even picks up the ball at all. And then upon further review, they're saying that it was a backwards pass.
Which it was.
But
Well, it was more like a parallel pass, but a parallel pass by definition to that rule still counts as a backwards pass, allegedly, by that camera angle.
I don't think there was enough video evidence for them to even overturn their initial calling before it even went under further review. Because Sky Judge was like, oh, no, it's a backwards pass. We never got to see what Sky Judge saw.
We never do. We never get to see what they actually see. There's so many freaking
Behind the steel curtain of the script
Because
writers.
the replay
And-
they kept replaying was never down the line of scrimmage, right?
100%.
It was on the defensive side.
And you can make an argument that there's not clear and obvious video.
You sound upset about this.
I've been frustrated
He's a
with.
Matthew Stafford
I
fan.
know.
That's what's going on.
There's
Yeah.
some residuals from the Steelers Ravens game that's been pent up in me about what is and isn't a catch.
So,
Okay.
That's a separate thing, and we always all players and all teams have to play better than the ref's ref in order to win a game. So
so what you're saying is the Seattle should not have been 3 for 3 on their 2-point conversion.
correct. And even if they did say, hey, that was a fumble, there was a clear whistle before Charbonnet even picked it up, which would have killed the play at that point.
Yeah, but isn't it like who would most likely pick up the ball or was nearest or some kind of weird, goofy loophole lemon law?
I'm sure there's something more in there about if there's no clear possession, then the play's just dead.
Clearly, they picked it up and they gave him 2. So
After the whistle. After the whistle.
So official statement from Jake does not agree with that.
No.
Does not.
Don't agree.
he's out.
He's out. He's out. He's out.
Hard no.
Officiating or the officials doing the replay stuff have been sketchy at best.
I think
this
they're
year.
drunk. You calling them drunk?
No,
Or
I'm
just
not calling them
blind?
drunk. Yes, blind.
Okay.
Blind. Need to go to Walgreens and
paid.
get new cheaters.
Ooh, I know.
Or paid. That'll come up
that's
when I
stinging
talk
words.
about Derrick Henry later.
Be trending on our
His
reels.
18 rushing attempts.
Stinging words. No.
Puka Nacua, 225 yards.
God, he had a game
Yeah.
for game fantasy football.
Not letting
God, I
the
love
off-field
that.
stuff bother him
Yeah.
at all.
Seattle's ultimately at the end of the whole game, you learn that Seattle's a really difficult team to beat because they pretty much lost in every important statistical stat
100%.
against the Rams.
And Sam Darnold was looking like playoff Minnesota Sam Darnold
Yeah.
for most of the game, and then all
Yeah,
of a
it's
sudden
been for like 4 weeks.
Yeah. So it's just like
they
Seattle
played the
was
Vikings.
able to buckle their chin straps and play defense in the fourth quarter when they needed it.
I mean, other than that defense, Seattle should have lost that game.
100%.
Yeah.
But they squeaked it out.
Now they're the 1 seed,
Squeaked it out 100% no matter what.
which definitely helps them. You know,
Yeah.
since Jake says 12's back now.
I didn't say that yet.
12's back.
They did make an appearance during that game.
They did.
back.
They didn't
All right.
seem loud.
No,
All right.
not at first.
High five from Kevin.
High five from Kevin. Yeah. So anyway, with that, let's move on here. Yeah, like you said, Seattle getting the win 38-37. Getting to 12-3. Rams fall to 10-4. Still very much alive
11-4.
in that. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, my
yeah.
bad. 11-4. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
But Rams still very much alive in that attempt at the 1 seed, maybe, but they got to beat out Seattle at this point, and that's unlikely to happen with that L. Let's move on. Let's see. What do we got?
It
What do we
hurts.
got? What's the next one? Yes. Packers taking on the Bears in Chicago. Packers feeling like that maybe I guess controlling the game, most of the game, if you would call that control. Nobody really seemed to get an edge for a good majority of the game.
Well, the weather sucked. It was
Weather
windy.
sucked.
This, like-
Jordan Love went down early.
Classic NFC North kind of football game. Cold, windy.
No Josh Jacobs, right? Or did he? end up playing?
He played.
Yeah, he
Not
played.
very well.
After
I had
he
him on
fumbled in the
fantasy.
third quarter, you didn't see him the rest of the game.
Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah, Emmanuel
definitely
Wilson
played a.
lot more touches.
Yeah.
But Malik Willis stepping in and actually playing pretty well. So I mean, I wouldn't be. Who do they got again this week? The Packers. I don't think we're talking about them. Are we?
Rams. Or not Rams, excuse me, Ravens.
Ravens. Oh yeah. No, we actually had that game.
Both teams
Wah, wah.
lost.
Yeah.
But if you're a Packer fan, you don't feel that conflicted, I guess, maybe with Malik Willis maybe playing that well. Or you obviously you'd rather have Jordan Love, but if the Ravens don't have Lamar Jackson, you know,
Malik Willis
Feel
did
pretty
really
good about
good
your
for him
chances
for
this week?
like the weeks 2 and 3, and even in that game against the Eagles in week 1 last year. So they have a very competent backup quarterback. I think the Packers should feel perfectly fine with Malik Willis running that
playoffs?
offense. No, just like the
to
next
get
2
to
weeks.
finish it out, though,
Finish
if
it out.
if
Okay.
they had to,
Well, yeah, I hear you.
which they would right now they're sitting at the last spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, he looked really cool, calm and collect. So I was pretty impressed with him, especially in a big stage scenario like that. The end of the game obviously was really weird. Chicago sneaking it out. I think both of these
What
teams.
was weird about it? Just like how everything transpired.
Well, it was a slow defensive game. I mean, that win really affected. Then you had Love go out, and then the Bears linger around, and then end up getting the W in overtime. But neither of those teams seem like a team that's like, oh yeah, that's NFC Championship quality. I feel like any of them could get beat round 1.
Yeah, but what I did like about it though is Caleb Williams finally stepping up in a clutch time. Like, and he didn't play bad per se all day, but until that moment where he threw was it DJ Moore?
Yeah.
Not right away.
That game-winning one in OT.
Yeah.
No, I know the game-winning one was
Oh.
DJ Moore, but was it also DJ Moore
No,
to put him in position?
No, that one wasn't DJ Moore. That was number 20. Their
Walker.
backup. Yeah, their
He,
backup.
he caught it, didn't he? The winner?
Yeah.
Or the tying
Yeah.
touchdown? I'm saying to put him deep, though. I think DJ Moore caught another deep pass to put him there, didn't he?
I think you're right.
I can't remember. But either way, Caleb Williams stepping up big in clutch time, which is kind of what I've been waiting to see from him. You know, a guy that came out of college with so much hype, like Trevor Lawrence, who we also saw play pretty well this week, and we'll talk about him. But it's refreshing to see these guys that are coming out with so much hype finally like showing us in a game time moment like that. And then you go ahead and get the onside kick, and then he turns it. I don't know. I love it. I loved it. I hate the Bears. I hate the Packers. But I think Bears fans finally deserve something to be happy about. And I actually think with that defense, too, the Bears, I don't know. The Bears could make a run. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're better than that Rex Grossman team, but I don't know. This Bears team does feel good enough to compete with somebody like the Rams.
I mean, they got that Daniels feel to them, you know, like they're kind of exciting. I just like the Caleb Williams not turning over the ball. You know, that's the number one thing. I think the difference between this year and last year.
Yeah.
And Ben Johnson. I think him and Ben Johnson.
I agree. I mean,
are a concerning match for us Vikings fans.
I mean, the play calling, there you get some unique, different formations. You know, get the ball. You get Caleb outside the pocket a ton. Really effective on that play action play. I mean, they ran for another $150 this
He's got
week.
a lot of control when he's on the run a lot.
He does,
this year compared to like last year.
I mean, but the Packers defense also played him pretty tough. You know, they limited him anything downfield, so that's why the numbers are huge. But I mean, I'll give the Bears credit. They, stuck around, got it done. They've been kind of doing it all this year.
I think Green Bay really missed Micah Parsons late in that game too. That motor to keep that defensive engine going and trying to keep pressure, because they did, like, while they were able to get some pressure on Caleb Williams, he was able to escape it, get out of the pocket, and make those big plays. Whereas if you had like Micah, he might have been able to track him down and get 1 or 2 sacks on those more like important third down, and there was a fourth down that they snuck out too, I believe.
No, yeah, for sure. Well, Bears getting the win, 22-16 over the Packers. Still in contention for that number 1 seed, right behind the Seattle Seahawks. But we'll touch on some of that playoff stuff here in our preview episode. So
I kind of hope they get the 1 seed.
The Bears?
Yeah, Chicago winner in January.
Yeah.
The NFL's gonna hate it.
Yeah, who's gonna want to visit that?
No.
Well, they'll get a new stadium fast enough.
Well,
They're working that were to happen.
With a roof.
Yeah.
Everybody's going
like
that
the
way.
Chiefs now.
Everybody's going that way. All the stadiums look the same. It's stupid. I hate it. They're
Says
all
the
they're
US
all
Bank
they're
at
all
the White
glass
House.
bowls now. U.S. Bank at least has a little bit, and I'm a homer for it, but
Yeah.
U.S. Bank at least has a little bit more character to it with the point, and it's supposed to be a ship, and the skyline. Does it look like a ship? Arguable.
Spaceship.
But and it's only got half a clear roof. All these stadiums are doing full clear roofs now,
Yeah.
so there's some
Ooh.
difference.
Oh my god.
But they all look the same. I hate it. There's no you want to see some frickin' character. Lambeau Field is going to be the only stadium left with some frickin' character to it. Anyway, sorry. Sidebar. Let's see. What are we doing? Jaguars at Denver. Jaguars getting the win, 34-20.
Oh, sunshine.
Wait,
I think.
What do you mean by
We got to see some old Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence coming out to play. The way he moved around, the way he was firing that thing in there. Oh yeah, for sure.
Did he turn
it
those
was a
East?
slow start. The first 2 drives were not good.
I think the Broncos were playing rope-a-dope on them, on the Jags.
Well, it didn't work then.
No, they don't want to show anything because they think that they're gonna. Sean Payton is probably thinking we're
So
very
you
well
take
could.
an L at home?
No, not take an L at home.
Snap a 12-game home winning streak. Snap an 11-game season
I'm not
winning
saying
streak.
that they
Ruin
were
Tyler's pick.
I'm not saying that they were purposely trying to take an L, but maybe you're not.
Just a competitive L.
Yeah, sure, a competitive L. But no, you're just maybe keeping things close to the vest, not showing them everything that you've got because you're gonna you think you're gonna see them again in the playoffs.
On that, I'm not tripping if I'm Denver. I'm actually happy we took we took an L now if I'm a Denver fan. Then in the playoffs,
Yeah,
right?
there's something
no
to
way
be-
you can sustain.
There's something to be said about taking an L late in the season with a team with as good of a record as they have, because it's going to like bring them back down to earth and be like, oh, we can lose. All right, now we have to like get focused again.
Okay.
And get better.
I don't think they lost on purpose though.
I'm not saying.
I'm not
saying they lost on
you.
purpose.
But I'm just saying, like, because now it opens the whole can of worms for New England to sneak in here and steal the 1 seed away from them.
He's looking at the moral L of it, is what he's looking at. He's putting out coach,
but
Jacob
I don't hate
Payton.
all of it. But I don't hate all of it because it makes sense that, take an L now, again, like I was saying too, before you get to the playoffs. Otherwise, obviously, you're it. That's it. But you almost do want the team to feel like they have, that they're human, that they can make a mistake. Especially on a season that they've played so freaking well. So I imagine they bounce back, no problem. But do they end up getting the 1 seed? What do they got? They got the Chiefs and the Chargers left. Well, Chargers could be tough. Other than that, it looks like they're gonna at least go 1-1 at the worst, because Chiefs aren't gonna be trying very hard. Chargers
Chiefs
at
are part of the
11-4.
Christmas day.
Chargers can't really. I mean, it'd be tough for the Chargers to win the division too. So I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
And Chargers have already clinched too, so you could see them just sitting a bunch of people.
You think so?
I mean,
yeah, if Chargers.
I mean, that's the last game of the season too. So if there's no way you can get the 1 seed or higher than Denver or win the division, then why?
yeah.
Then for sure you're sitting people, and so is Denver. God, that should be a game we cover that week.
Well,
sure.
unless Denver needs it.
Well, yeah, which they could need it if
against
they're
the Patriots.
still,
So.
right. Or Jacksonville? No, it's probably Patriots or Denver right at this point, huh? All right,
Yeah, buddy.
We'll touch again on all the playoffs in our preview episode, which don't forget to check out the episode in between, which will be our Tent Talk episode. Rob. God.
We're working on.
You know what? Let's move on. All right. The Vikings traveling to the New York Giants, getting the win 16-13.
W.
We could leave it right there, really.
Yeah, that's this was a really good nap game.
Defense played well.
Well, Will Reichard's a great kicker.
B Flo doing the thing that he does best, disguising and scheming against rookie quarterbacks.
And
Getting
he
a lot
had
of-
Yeah, Dart did not look great.
no, not at all.
Did not look
He
great.
looked very confused of who was coming and who was not.
I like their running back, Tyrone Tracy Jr.
He is.
He might be a guy.
I drafted him high in fantasy, thinking because he just started playing running back like 3 years ago.
Interesting.
So he's just an athlete. So last year this is his second year. So I was expecting a little bit bigger, but he's starting.
So there could be some growth yet, even in next season.
next
for that.
year. So I
pairing
keep
him
an
up with
eye
a
on him
healthy
for fantasy
Scatterboo.
next year. Yeah,
Right,
Scatterboo
a
hurts
little
a couple,
1-2
but
action. Yeah, right, sure.
But if they can find a quarterback, because I think the Giants are,
Hey, man.
in the top 5, and I don't know if Jackson Dart. There's 2 up there, the guy from Indiana and the guy from Oregon.
This quarterback class doesn't excite me.
Yeah,
No.
Moore and
it gets
Mendello is
more
a-
and more depressing.
I think
'Cause at
I'm
the beginning of the
rolling
year-
with Dart,
Yeah, me too.
and I'm drafting like O-line or
I'm
something.
hoping I get as high a pick as
But
I
with 1 or
can,
2 would be
and then I'm
crazy.
trading out.
There you go.
For more
That-
draft picks.
that.
I'd trade out because it's you got 2 quarterbacks, then like 1 O tackle, and then it's all D edge rushers are like kind of top 10.
Where do you want that tackle? Interesting.
So
Something to keep an eye
Tackle
on
out
for
of
you
Utah.
Giants fans. That front was indeed scary, as you guys were touching on before that game. I ended up getting the strip sack by Burns, I think it was, and Tyler Nubin, former Gopher, excuse me,
roll the boat.
roll the ball. Getting the tud, so that was kind of fun to see, even though it was against the Vikings. Ryan Kelly went down again. While wearing the Guardian cap, so was it another concussion head thing?
I don't know.
That's not good, man. That's like his fourth. That'd be his,
I
like,
can't
his fourth
imagine
one this
him
year.
playing football next year.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
been a constant issue of him, how I was picking him up from the Colts.
Yeah.
He played last year, but
Brosmer, who's going to start this week, we'll touch on why in our Tent Talk episode.
Jake, you're so slow.
Was JJ soft benched, or is that hand injury legit?
He's out. He's out this week.
I think it's legit.
but it's also a short week, right? But it's allegedly a hairline fracture in his hand.
Yeah, and
Hey man,
Justin
I
Herbert.
I don't make up the rules. I mean, hey, my ankle freaking whoops, excuse me. My ankle swelled up pretty good when I had a hairline fracture in that thing.
Oh yeah,
that was only a hairline, you know. That was from a fun night, and then I walked off a curb funny. Yeah, I could have a podcast of all my injuries. It would be entertaining. At least 5 episodes.
Nice.
Yeah, but we don't need to do that. Anyway, what I was saying was Brosmer looked okay when he came in. Let him down, got a field goal out of the drive, whatever, nothing crazy. But he's going to have to play against the Detroit Lion team, who is probably pissed off right now. Or they don't care at all. I don't know. It's one of the two.
Detroit needs to win.
They have to. Yeah, they have to win. And the Vikings going to be wearing the all whites, crispy whites, Christmas Day. So
I'll be there.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about buying tickets day of.
Do it.
Those jerseys are awesome. I just wish that there was more importance to that game for the Vikings.
Trust us. We do too, homie. I agree 100%.
It's going to be a nice afternoon in downtown Minneapolis.
That's it. That's it. Watching some football.
Yeah. Hang out with some friends.
Yep. You going with some buddies?
The wifey. She's a friend.
That's all right.
My best friend.
Yeah,
there you go. Best friend. There it is. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the reason why Jake's here, actually.
Do we have like a gong
other purple.
or something?
Boom.
Like an Undertaker?
We can get a dong. Dong. Oh my God. I meant to say gong. All right. Let's do this final
Should we
game.
fire
here.
up that fog machine?
Yeah, let's fire up the old fog machine. All right, last game. Patriots getting the win.
Ouch.
Over the Ravens,
Yeah.
28-14.
They sure
I'll just
did.
let you lead in here.
Gosh, I don't know where to start.
Let's start with Lamar.
Is he in the Ravens uniform next season?
Why are you even asking that?
You giving up on him like
No.
Dak?
He wanted to ask.
I'm
no,
not.
he's not.
Is he the new Dak?
No, I don't
know
think
what?
he's
Regular season playoffs?
He's not even
I
making
got a
it to the
question about
playoffs this
Dak
year
Prescott for you.
Okay.
because they have to hope and pray that the Steelers lose against
Hope
the
and pray.
Browns, and then they have to beat the Steelers in Week 18. So chances are slim to none that you're going to see Ravens in the postseason this year. Yeah,
Dog pound.
but it.
But a valiant effort coming back
I
from
think-
1 and
No doubt.
9,000.
Yeah,
Right?
being 1-5.
5. Oh, shit.
I think it was a really good microcosm of their entire season. Lamar getting hurt again, and so Lamar's missed so much time this year. What else do we have going on? The defense being questionable, giving up leads again. This was the 12th lead in the last 5 years where they were up 7 or more points going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That they've blown. Then over 5 years, that's the most out of any team. It's kind of embarrassing.
Kept them to 79 rushing.
Yeah, they did really well, but Drake May just picked him apart. They were playing a whole bunch of zone. Hunter Henry, Stephen Diggs, just they felt like they were wide open.
Diggsy? Yeah.
Miracle.
Yeah, miracle. He'll always have it.
Like they just felt like to me like they were just wide open the entire game. It didn't matter who you were trying to.
Diggs is a
cover.
good route runner.
And
getting
then
open.
untimely turnovers. Derrick Henry with a fumble. Zay Flowers in the fourth quarter, and they're trying to come back.
That's tough.
That Zay Flowers fumble just ended the game.
Cleveon Chase on.
That hurt me. 2 points. Fancy.
And then we're gonna continue to question the play calling. I've been doing that
Or
pretty
personnel?
much. Personnel, play calling. Yeah, probably personnel more so than anything. But yeah, you had Derrick Henry score a touchdown. And then the next two, or at least their next possession, they have Keaton Mitchell in. And I understand that they're doing a running back rotation.
That's
but
bullshit.
But Keaton Mitchell had done nothing
Nada.
or very little the entire game. Like Buffalo. The Patriots were like prepared to stop Keaton Mitchell.
I mean, 9 for 13. That's
Like
solid.
They were all over him. But
solid.
they couldn't stop. They really weren't able to stop Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry had a 127.
128.
Yeah. And
Here's-
two tutties.
Here's
So-
my conspiracy, right? Derrick Henry at 18 carries for 128, 2 touchdowns. Who the F sits him? Well, you do if there's a lot of bets if he's going to get over 20 carries that game.
Oh,
Like I don't
gambling
know.
Conspiracy.
That's my little
Ooh.
conspiracy with the Derrick Henry thing that bugs the heck out of me.
I didn't see that. Okay.
Because you would think you're riding Derrick Henry as they did, 20 pass attempts all game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought that was an interesting bit.
And I think we also the other thing is really what do I got for notes? Just a whole slew. They've got a bunch of rebuilding to do.
Can you read them
healthy.
with all the tier marks?
No, I can't. It's all
stained. It's
smeared.
running together.
It's all smeared. But really, shout out to Vrabel for turning that Patriots team around.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Tennessee Titans, I'm sure, are regretting
I
letting
still never
go.
understood that firing.
Sometimes
let it
they
go.
fire the blame the wrong guy.
7-9 or something? No, that ain't right. I don't know, but it was just under 500. I
Right.
think is the year he got fired in Tennessee.
Yeah. And so Vrabel has won more games with the Patriots this year than the Titans have won over the last 2 years.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So,
With the second year quarterback.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hold out hope for the Ravens, but it's
There's
there's
a
a reason why you're wearing black.
Yeah, there's a chance, but with them losing,
Is there a chip in a chair?
there's a chip, there's no chair.
Oh no! Well, you gotta have
I mean,
balls.
like I said, we gotta hope that the Steelers lose first. Like they have no control over their destiny.
Hope and
so.
wish. All right. Who's the number one position the Ravens need next year in the draft?
quarterback.
Jeez.
Well, Lamar's getting traded, so
Wow.
Saying Lamar's still there.
They need to continue to work on their offensive line. I think
Offensive line. All
I
right.
think
There
it's
it is from the
been
horse's mouth.
One of their biggest weaknesses. And who knows? Probably defensive
any
line too.
defensive.
D tackle.
Because we don't know if Madubuike is going to be back at all.
Yeah.
So
What was his injury again? I know
he
it
had
was
some
for the
kind of like
season.
neck injury.
Ooh.
So you got to take that
Yeah,
serious.
that's not good.
Yeah.
good.
You need those.
Yeah, you only get one of those. Yeah. Well,
I digress.
thanks for your input on the Ravens.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
It
That's why we
is.
brought you in here.
Yeah.
Coach Jacob.
Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. Jake,
Offensive coordinator
That's-
too. That's the other
what-
thing you
what-
said
what?
they need.
the Ravens need offensive
Yeah.
No,
coordinator.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't. You said the play calling you didn't like.
I didn't like the play calling or the personnel.
Okay.
But
Oh
you
yeah, you
could-
switched more personnel. All right. I digress.
All right. Well, I had to look up microcosm to make sure I was understanding that when he used that word. Yeah.
Big words.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, community place or situation. Okay. Regarded as encapsulating in miniature the characteristic qualities or features of something much larger. So, yeah, that was that
Thanks,
blew my mind.
Gronk.
Yeah, there it is. Thanks, Gronk. Did you watch the roast of Tom Brady?
No.
Oh, so the only part I actually really liked was when the female comedian got up there and got after Gronk a little bit.
Okay.
Like she was just something about. Did you watch it?
No, but you're talking.
So good. She was making fun of Gronk and being stupid or something, or like I can't remember how it went. Something about Gronk wanting a cookie or something.
I can
How
see
she
it.
did it was wild. You
I
gotta
want a
look it up.
cookie.
It's kind of funny.
Maybe we can get
Anyway.
a cookie and tent.
Oh, Doc! Darn it! Not a single one this episode. Anyway, Jake, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Roberto, also thanks for being here. You already know. Kev, of course, thanks for
Yo,
being
Kev.
here. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or we listen to the Banter, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio. And all of us here at Banter with the Boys wish you a very Merry Christmas
Merry
here
Christmas.
this week. And we will see you in our next episode, which is indeed the Tent Talk episode. God! Oh, that's it.
One of these days.
Just cut it, Kev. We're out of here. Bye. Peace. Unbelievable.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Tune in next time for more Banter with the Boys.